See the unseen and manifest anything without action. Hi, everybody. I'm George, and welcome to my rose colored reality. I do one on one coaching. I teach how you can shift your reality instantly. The link for that will be down in the description. And I have a community where you can learn about manifestation and everything that you need to know about it. We also have weekly group calls there, so if you have any questions, you can ask me there. So, how do you see the unseen? That's the real question. How do you manifest something or have something before it's physically here in the 3D without any action? The first thing you need to understand is that everything around you is a simulation or a version of you. Everything around you is your inner state that's showing right now. So that's why when I say manifestation can be instant, or that you don't know, or that you don't have to take any action, it's because when you shift your inner state, you shift the reality outside. You change the 3D. Most people have been taught their entire lives that they have to change the 3D physical world. They have to work harder, be smarter, study more, push harder, work for 12 hours a day, maybe even more. No sleep, just the grind to ever achieve something, to ever get anything. But that's simply not the truth of this reality. You're not sent here to be a slave. You're not sent here. You didn't choose to be here to accept this kind of reality. You're the one who created everything around you. And when you know that you have this power, you can now finally choose something different. You can finally be someone different. There is no old story that is stopping you from actually achieving the things that you want, from actually having the things that you want. What happens to most people is that when they start hearing about manifestation, they think manifestation is a technique or a thing that they need to do in order to achieve the things that they want. Sometimes it's even taboo to even talk about it. You're not doing rituals. It's not witch work. You're not summoning anything. You're not doing anything. The whole point of manifestation, and I hate the word manifesting because it applies you're doing something. You're not doing anything. You're changing your inner state. You're choosing your state right now. You're actually choosing your state every single moment of your life. If you're in a happy state, if you're enjoying your life, if life is happy, then life itself, reality itself, will bring you more opportunities. Why would life give you something wonderful if you hate life itself? If you don't enjoy your life, how do you expect to get a better life? You start by accepting and telling yourself that life is already beautiful. Life is already great. Everything you ever wanted is already yours. So how do you see something you can't see now? How do you have something that you don't have? The first thing is you already have it because you already are everything. Everything is already you. There's nothing you cannot have because everything is already yours. You just forgot about it. You're Source right now. And Source already has everything. Source doesn't need to do anything to be anything. It just is. It just is everything. And you are Source. You are everything in this moment right now. You either are that or you're not. And the people who choose they're not, they live very difficult lives. They extend their lives to the external. They think the 3D will change anything, will get better. It won't get better unless you choose that for yourself. It looks like I'm dodging the question, but I'm not dodging. I'm trying to explain the whole thing to you. Because if you just understand one part, it's not going to be enough. You need to understand the whole journey, or the whole thing, for you to actually get it. But how do you see something that's unseen? You use your third eye. I'm going to talk about a topic now, and most of you will not accept it. But if you can open your mind and open your heart to it, You're gonna shift, you're gonna stand this, and your life will change instantly. Once you understand this, life will change forever. So, third eye. What is a third eye? It's not a physical eye that's in your forehead. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your imagination. We call it imagination. We think it's something our brain is using chemicals to actually form images that we can see when we close our eyes, or even when our eyes are open. We think that it's not real, but it is. So, what is your imagination truly? Your imagination is your third eye witnessing, looking at, focusing at different realities that exist. It's not your imagination, it's a reality that truly exists, and your third eye is peering into it, looking at it, and focusing on it. When you use your third eye to do this, what you're actually doing, you're imprinting your subconscious with memories, with information that it could use to finally change your reality on autopilot. What does that mean? Your subconscious is creating everything around you. 95% of you is your subconscious. Your consciousness, the thinking you, is only 5% of it. So if you can imprint your subconscious with the best things ever, with opportunities, with love, with happiness, you're gonna get that. So use your third eye. Imagine or peer into a reality where everything you want is already done. Close your eyes and imagine yourself right now living in the end state, living in the reality you truly want to have, not a solution. If you want to finish college, don't think about finishing college or school or stuff like that. Think about your end state. Where do you want to be in life right now? If you can have a magical wand and I can just say, whatever you wish will come true, what would you wish for your life to be right now? And instead of just talking about it, imagine it. See that image in your mind right now. Know that it's true. Know that that life is already yours now. Feel the feeling of it, the excitement, the joy, the energy of it, and you get it. You be it in this moment. And the more you keep doing this, the more you imprint your subconscious, which is just creating everything around you. It's a projector that's projecting your reality. So if you give the projector a film of you having fun, enjoying your life, having a lot of money, having a great life with your family, adventure trips, I don't care, whatever you want, then it's going to show you that film in reality. But you need to choose that film. You need to set the cassette. You need to put it in your subconscious and then prime it so it can reflect, so it can show you that reality. So through your eyes, you can see that reality. You choose the tape, the film, through your imagination, through your third eye. But looking at it more and more and more and more and more, and the more you do it, the more your subconscious, again, just gets imprinted by that information. It knows that that's truth because your third eye saw it. Your subconscious doesn't know what's true or false, and it switches you to that reality. You switch the channel to the one that you want. So you truly do see it. You see the thing in your third eye that you have, that you want. You physically see the thing. You see the life that you want to live through your own eyes when you close your eyes, when you use your imagination. And you be that. You choose to be that right now. And then life itself changes. Or you shift to a different reality where that is the truth for you. This is, I'm going to say, a groundbreaking thing that you never thought about. Because you're not your thoughts, right? You're not the thoughts you're thinking. You're the observer of your thoughts. Okay? When you fall asleep, what happens to the observer? Let's call it your soul. What happens to your soul when you sleep? Does your soul need to sleep? No. So what sleeps? Your brain. Your brain is using up calories to actually exist and stuff like that to actually work. So it needs to sleep, right? So where does your soul go? Where does the observer go? And then somebody's gonna say, "Oh, but we just dreamed, right? We have dreams. We have imaginations in our head, and then we play the imagination in our head." It's not an imagination. It is a different reality you're looking at. Not just looking this time, you're actually experiencing it. You're experiencing that reality. And then somebody's going to ask me, but how can I identify in my dreams, but I can't fly in real life? It's very simple. And once you understand this, life changes. You can do both. When you dream, you have this bias where you know you can do anything, right? There's no limits in the dream world, right? You don't set any limits because ever since you were a kid, they've been telling you, oh, dreams, you can do anything, right? Never has anybody told you cannot do this in a dream, right? Everybody's been telling you, oh, you can do whatever you want. You can live in a castle. You could be a superhero. You can be Superman. You could be Spider-Man. You could be whatever you want when you dream, right? Because you set a belief that there's no limitations to your dreams, that's why you can do anything you want. But here's what people don't understand. The same rules, the same principles apply to this reality, to you right now. If you can believe that you're limitless, that you can truly do anything that you want, that there's nothing stopping you from flying, from being Superman, then you become Superman. You enter a reality where Superman exists, and you are that Superman. Or you can fly, and everybody can fly. Because you have to understand, what is infinity? This is why I hate when people say infinite. It's not just infinite parallel universes that exist next to you. It's every possibility, every universe that ever can exist. So when you have a story that somebody wrote, Harry Potter, let's call it. Harry Potter is not a story that somebody wrote in a book. It's a reality that somebody remembered from the infinite realities that exist. That's what Harry Potter is. Harry Potter, the universe, exists somewhere. And you can choose to go there also. There's a lot of people who enjoy these movies, enjoy these shows, and they shift into those realities, having fun with those characters. And they come back 6 months later. But that's a whole nother story. We don't want to get into that. At least not right now. If you want to get into that, go join my group. Go join the community. We can talk about that if you want to. Because that's next level information. That's very high level stuff. That's how you be. That's how you choose. That's how you see something without seeing it. You don't see it here in the 3D. You see it in your third eye, in your mind's eye. The more you see it, the more feelings you place upon it, the more you imprint it in your subconscious, and then your subconscious accepts it and makes it a reality in the 3D. There's no you pushing to do anything for it. There's no action towards it. It's just you thinking about it, you seeing it. What action do you need to take in order to see something? What, opening your eyes? Is opening your eyes hard? So instead of just opening, close your eyes. That's your action. Close your eyes and see the reality that you want to live in. That's your action. Can you count that as an action? Can you count thinking as an action? Can you stop thinking? You can't, can you? Are you taking action by thinking? No, you're just thinking. So change your thoughts. Change them to the reality you want to set. Choose that reality and think like you're in that reality right now. Be that person. Be that version of you. And your subconscious can't do anything because the movie you're playing is the movie you chose. And that's it. It's amazing. People don't understand this. It's so easy. It's so wonderful. You have this ability. Nobody wants to tell you, because if they told you, you would live life like you're the king. Like you are the creator, because you are the creator. It gives you infinite possibilities with infinite power. Why would I ever want to give you infinite power if I want to control you? I wouldn't. I wouldn't. So nobody can control you anymore. They can't do anything anymore. Because you're free now. You're all powerful now. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, not in 10 years, not when you die, when you reincarnate. Right now, this moment here, you're everything. So choose to be everything. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe. And I'm going to see you in the next video.